so that it will come up. Do you get my point? Hey, we are live here, right? How are you guys doing? Right in front there. So that it will lift up. You got it? Yeah. All right, got it. Okay. Good evening, everyone. How you doing today? How are we doing? Welcome to another amazing live with yours truly, Rashid. All right, welcome. So today we are discussing crypto bets and broke dreams, like broken dreams, broken goals. And we're looking at it from the celeb angles, the celebs and the street hustlers, are they leading the youth in the right direction? Are they funding the right future or the wrong future? So if you're someone that is big about betting, you're someone that is big about you're big about crypto, or you think this is an area where you can actually have opportunities in, I think this is a conversation you want to be part of. I know this is something that will really be enlightening for you. A lot of educative angles in this video. So if you're coming across this video live right now and watching it much later on, you're coming across it recommended by YouTube or something, please be sure to subscribe, be sure to click on that subscribe button, and of course the bell notification, so you can always know when Stadium TV is up to something, and something good is always going on Stadium TV. Yes. So crypto bet and broke dreams, how celebs and street hustlers are funding the wrong future. Are they funding the wrong future? There's a question mark there, you know. All right, so let's get right into it. Everybody wants to blow. Am I correct? Hey, everybody wants to blow. Everybody does not just want to blow. Everybody want blow fast, like real fast, like fast as F F-16. Now there's anything like F-16 yet. Fast and furious. Everybody wants to blow fast now. And crypto traders, sports bettors, and influencers, all chasing millions overnight. All chasing, trying to hit it, boom, and then they're getting their Lamborghini, their Maybach. But let's look at it. What if the real future we are funding is failure? I mean, let's look at it from that angle. That is there really security in being a better, like a sports better, like trading crypto, the high risk level and all that? What do you think? Is this the future we want success to be founded on? And I just want us to look at it from that angle, from that perspective, that okay, what ifs? So I'm going to share some meanings for some of you that are new to these terms. You're new to these terms, so I'm going to share just what some of these terms mean. So crypto is the first thing. Crypto means cryptocurrency. Crypto is a shortened form for cryptocurrency. It's a digital currency built on blockchain technology. Crypto is a digital currency built on blockchain technology. You have stuff like the Bitcoin, which is the most popular, one of the most popular. You have Ethereum, and they operate without a central bank. So it's digital currency built on blockchain technology that operates without a central bank. It's not being monitored by the central bank of any country. The second term you need to learn in this line of investment and finance is the blockchain. The blockchain. So what's a blockchain? The blockchain is a decentralized record keeping system that verifies transactions across multiple computers. A decentralized record keeping system that verifies transaction across multiple computers. So it's not in one place, it's all over the world, it's decentralized. You can track it easily. Yeah. Third term I'm going to be mentioning, another term that you might not be aware of that I'm going to be mentioning a lot here is the SEC. The SEC is the Securities and Exchange Commission of the country I'm based in here right now, the financial regulator that oversees investment in Nigeria. The SEC means Securities and Exchange Commission. They are the financial regulators that oversees investments in Nigeria. Yeah. So now we're going to make mentions of some celebrities. Yeah, there are some celebrities that have launched They've been really involved with crypto. The first is David Adeleke. He launched a token, a meme token called Davido coin in May 2024. Yes, the superstar Davido. Yeah, he launched a coin in May 2024. He called it Davido. Now, the beautiful thing is that it skyrocketed. The moment he launched it, it skyrocketed in value within hours and then crashed. Immediately crashed. I mean, many investors lost money. Davido later clarified he wasn't fully behind its management. He had to clarify that. But the moment the coin launched, several people bought into it, and then within hours, the value just is skyrocketed in value, and then boom! If you were part of those that bought into the Davido coin in 2024, you could type in the chat if your money was lost to that coin. That Davido launched in May of 2024, and you lost some money to that. It was called Dollar Davido. Can you just type in the chat? Many investors lost money. Davido later explained that he wasn't the one fully behind the management. Another celebrity that comes to mind is Portable. Portable, the controversial artist. I don't know whether to even call him hip hop. Controversial Nigerian artist. He publicly said recently that crypto no dey sure like bet. That betting has more value, highlighting how betting feels more real to street youths than virtual investment. He was saying that he felt that betting is a better way. It feels realer. Youth connect more with it. Where are we going? Are you promoting betting? No, not by any means necessary. We're going somewhere with this. We're just highlighting the views of these celebrities, and letting you know the mindset that these influencers have and how much, they are influencers and how much they are influencing the youth. Portable has a lot of followership. So if he's thinking this way that, hey, betting the youths, they feel power. Say, betting better pass crypto. Say betting is what makes the money. So if someone with such influence at Portable is saying this, this is something we really need to look at. That, hey, these are the people influencing a lot of youths right now. We have several stars like from BBNaija, like Tacha, White Money, Cross. They regularly sign ambassador deals with sports betting and crypto companies, making these industries appear glamorous, make them appear glamorous. So, and many times when these coins crash or when things go south, they bail out saying that, hey, they were just ambassadors. But when you have built an influence, let's take Thatcher, for example. Now, when you have built that level of influence where people believe what you say, you need to watch who you're an ambassador to. So if you say you're an ambassador to a sports betting or a crypto company, you need to do some level of research. It's irresponsible for any influencer to make people invest in a crypto company or in a betting company, and then when it goes south, you now say, "Oh, I didn't know them, or I didn't know them. I was just no." It's quite irresponsible. So, a quick poll: which hustle do you trust more right now? Which hustle do you trust more right now? Crypto or betting? Which one are you into right now? For example, also, are you into crypto or what? Which do you trust more? Which do you trust more? Now, while you are typing that in the chat, some educative information for you. Nigeria's Security Exchange Commission, the Security and Exchange Commission, the SEC, recently warned that crypto trading and gambling are draining capital away from our financial system. They said that money that could fund real businesses, jobs, and infrastructures are being drained away from Nigeria's financial system. So this is the concept, there's a capital flight. They say when money leaves the country's productive economy and goes into risky or offshore systems, reducing local development. That's capital flight. The second part of that is infrastructure financing. Money used for national projects like roads, power, and hospitals. So all this money is being funded and channeled away to unknown places through crypto very easily. So this was the Security and Exchange Commission is saying that crypto trading and gambling are draining capital away from Nigeria's financial system. Do you share this opinion? Do you share this opinion with the SEC? If you do, can you type in the chat? Let me know. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. We've gone from also for legacy to gamble for luck. Like people, a lot of youths now, they are so sold. They are sold to gambling. Like they believe gambling can make them a Dangote. A lot of youths now don't believe in that also spirit of building something solid by being, productive and all that. They just believe that gambling, can get them the rise, can get them that, hey, if I can just eat one sure or like this. From walk your way up, we are now at stake your way up. Two stake, one stake, two stake. From walk your way up, we are now working on stake your way up. Some street truth example. Yeah, in 2025, Nigeria became one of Africa's top three countries for online betting, with youth spending billions monthly, yet most returns are losses. Think about it. You that you were saying you want to win, how many times have you actually won? How many times have friends around you actually won? And what do they win compared to what every one of you puts in? This is fact. This is not like just me just cooking up figures. Nigeria became, in 2025, Nigeria is one of the top Africa's countries, the top three countries for online betting, with youth spending billions, billions, billions monthly on bets, yet most of them are losses. Most of their returns are losses. Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. For those that are, if you're watching and you're into betting, how many times have you said, just one more game, just this last game, just this last game, I will just win this week, just one more game this week? And then that's just one more game this week was last year. It's addictive. It's addictive. And then the influencers tend to fuel these illusions. That's the thing. That's a celebrity angle to it. The influencers are fueling these illusions that, hey, with betting you can live big, you can have a house in Banana Island. How many of the billionaires in Banana Island got there by betting? How many of your friends that you bet with have actually been able to build a house from betting? So we need to get the facts right. Celebrities should stop promoting. They often promote this crypto and betting because of sponsorship, because they're going to pay them, not because they have personally invested. Not because they have personally invested. There was that spill out of which has nothing to do with betting and crypto, in Nkechi Blessing and Very Dark Man, about Tommy flatness, and then it was exposed that even our own Tommy was not flat. That's the thing with the celebrities. They are ready to promote the stuff, even when it's not working for them, even when they've not tested it. They just want to, as an influencer, they just want to make their own quick bucks, and not knowing that many fans copy their move without any form of context, without any form of competition, without questions asked. Let's look at some deep celebrity facts. Let's look at some here. Look at some here. Davido's token, Davido's crypto, 2024. It created a frenzy, but crashed within some days after investors have sold off quickly. It crashed, and people lost a lot of money. Burna Boy, he once posted that don't compare your also with a celeb's highlight. Trying to warn the fans that, hey, success is beyond just betting and just thinking that you can just be like a celebrity through those cryptos and those betting platforms and all that. So he said, not this, that there's a lot of struggle behind what we do. That's Burna Boy here saying there's a lot of struggle behind what we do. There's a lot of structure behind what we do that fans don't see, but they want to arrive at where we are without the struggle and the structure. We have several BBNaija celebrities that have promoted crypto platforms like Bitsika, Roku, Lakon, Cross promoted Bitsika and Roku. Where are those crypto platforms now? Uh, uh, Take a cue from someone like Whiskey and Ashake. Instead of promoting all these fast games, they have invested in assets, in music rights, in studios, in real estate. And those are the kind of long-term investments that the youth should be looking at. And those are the, you look at those that are making the right moves and you just follow. It's not just about music because you like someone's music and then whatever they just throw at you. Oh, there's Rashid coin. That's my own coin now, Rashid coin. And then you just jump on it. No. Sustainable wealth is built on ownership, not promotion. Sustainable wealth is built on ownership, not promotion. Listen to me again. Sustainable wealth, wealth that will sustain, that will keep on, is built on you, working on owning something, working on building something. Not just you saw a promotion and then bam, you just think, oh, that promotion will just happen. Even when it's a promotion that will connect you with a new knowledge, you still need to build. The difference between hype and wealth is sustainability. Yeah, you can write that down free of charge. The difference between hype and wealth is sustainability. 5 years from now, where will you be? 2 years from when you're flashing that Maybach, where will you be? All right, so a quick poll. If your favorite celeb, maybe one of my own favorite celeb right now is Dunsin Oyekon. So if your favorite celeb dropped a coin right now or a betting app tomorrow, would you invest? If you're Davido, if you're Whiskey, if Duo Savage, if Nathaniel Bassi, you know, if they drop a coin right now or a betting app, would you invest? Would you invest in it? Would you be influenced by the fact that they are your favorite celeb and you just invest? Or you would think, well, and say, come on, because this money, you get how I make am. I won't make it disappear. So, because for real, it's very easy for money to disappear. Let me share with you guys a personal experience I had. You won't call it betting, but it was like some form of Ponzi. So there's a place I used to work, and then some woman I met there said there was this guy that, oh, when you put in, I'm going to talk in yeah, and I'm trying to compare it to dollars for those watching from all over the world. So when you put in like 20K, 20,000 naira, you know, which is roughly about maybe $20, let's just say $20, that by the next day you get $40. Like if you put back in that $40, by the next day you get $80. Like, oh, for real? I think I started with about 50,000, which is about $50 thereabout. And then by the next day, for real, I got 100. And then I put in the 100 again. I didn't even take it out. They gave me cash. I mean cash. They gave it to me. They were just setting up the office, new office and all that. So they gave it to me, and true life story. I kid you guys not. They gave it to me, and then the 100K, I put it again. I got 200K. Wow. I put in the 150K. I took 50K to just flex myself, like, let me enjoy myself now. Put in 150K. I got 300K. By the time I was done with that week, I was approaching, or I was slightly over a million. But by then, the crowd was now building up. The office that used to be a bit empty and all that, now I was meeting a lot of people seated, people were joining in, the news was spreading. All right, so I brought in my wife. I said, hey, babe, this thing is happening here. She put in about 500,000. The next day, she got 1 million. I kid you guys not. She got 1 million. She put in 1 million naira again. The 24 hours of that day, got 2 million. Wow. So at that point, I think we now said, okay, let's do another one again. I think we took the money out. And after a while, we're like, we're just thinking about it that we should have left our money. This stuff is still running and all that. We should have left. So we now put back more money again into it. By that time, the office had become so crowded. So what I would get in 24 hours, we found out that I didn't get back the 500,000 I put in as at that time. This was like 2019, 2020, before COVID. The 500,000 I put in didn't come out till my wife had about another 1.5 million locked in there. It was a battle for us to get the double. It was a double. We still got the double, so we got it out. My wife got that out. I told her she shouldn't invest again because I was already beginning to smell trouble. So I now decided to still invest, putting back another 500,000. My brother, my sister, that 500,000 never came out. Eventually, the guy disappeared, and he was so nice. The guy, he disappeared with money over loads of people. People had millions. People were crying. As in, I was just like, because I feel like I actually made more than the 500K that I had invested. I had made quite a lot. So, but this is what I'm trying to say. Like, what am I trying to say from this now? That for every of this betting or Ponzi platform or whatever, some people's loss is what a few people are getting from. And then the people behind it are the one making the real money. Think about it. Billions put into betting in Nigeria every day, every week? And how many people do we hear making millions back? Very few. So that's the reality of what's on ground. So don't be influenced by, hey, my favorite celeb is saying that this is the betting app to use. Oh, this is the trading app to use. This is the this trading app will make all the money. Sorry, I'm just checking that my it's still on. That my mic is still on and all that. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah. So don't be pushed by influencers, or don't be pushed by influencers. Don't let yourself ever be pushed by influencers, because they are not using these apps. They are not patronizing these people that they are promoting. For them, it's about survival. It's about influence. That's what they are naming influencers, celebrities. Is about making the bar. So if your favorite celeb drops a coin or a betting app, think well. Could you invest? Yes. Well, should you invest? Maybe. But think. Don't invest because this guy now my favorite celeb. All right. All right. So some street reality check. Crypto boys, betting addicts, broke hands. Let's bring it up. Let's begin to bring it up. In the streets now, you hear things like, I'm a crypto boy, I'm living off Bet King. But what happens when the charts crash or your odds flop? What happens? That's what the people call it. You're a Bet King. Bet King? Bet King? You cannot build a legacy on being Bet King. No, it's not sustainable. Is it that you're able to turn the money from the Bet King into solid investment, provided you keep thinking the playing the bet, is what will keep being a betting addict. Playing the bet is what will make you make money. You will keep putting in money and you keep losing eventually. So NFTs, I don't know if some of you know what NFTs mean, but let me just tell you, that means non-fungible tokens. It's a unique digital asset used for arts or collectibles on the blockchain. They were a global craze in 2021 to 2023, but most collapsed in value later. Another term is the the decentralized finance. These are financial systems built on blockchain that cut out banks. So banks are cut out, but high risk, high reward. That can be easily exploited. High risk, high reward. That's the DeFi. So the NFTs is non-fungible tokens. That's what that means. So when you hear NFTs, they're talking crypto. It's a unique digital asset. It's used for art or collectibles on the blockchain, like payment for arts or collectibles. And most of them have collapsed in value right now. Yeah, that's that about that. You see, in real life, many of these crypto boys, they rent apartments, or them will rent apartments in Lekki for 6 months, flex online, then disappear when the market dips. Because there's no money to sustain the life. There's no money to sustain. They can't sustain the life. They can't sustain the life. Betting addiction is rising. It's rising in schools. It's rising in the higher institution. You open the phone of most university undergraduates now. There's the betting app. There's the betting app. There's an addiction. The record says that Nigeria has over 60 million active sports bettors. 60 million. Are you one of them? You watching me, are you one of them? Can you type in the chat? Are you one of these 60 million? And that they are spending about 3 billion naira daily, according to Business Day report. 60 million active sports bettors spending about 3 billion daily. Wow. How many of that 3 billion is won back by these 60 million guys? How many? I can bet out of that daily, they don't get all over Nigeria, you don't get maybe up to 1,000 solid wins. Betting addiction is on the rise. God help our children. God help our young, the Gen Zs. 60 million active sports bettors. 3 billion being wasted daily, according to this report. Let's see, guys. Financial freedom isn't fast money. Take that from me. Financial freedom is not fast money. It's consistent cash flow, controlled habits, smart investments, passive income. What did I say? Financial freedom is not fast money. It's not fast money. You can't get financial freedom by fast money, by betting, by bet king, by BBNaija. No, you can get fast money, but you can't get financial freedom that way. Financial freedom comes from building solid foundation. It comes from consistent cash flow from solid foundation, having high income skills, controlled habits, not overspending, not spending more than you are earning, and making smart investments that will lead to passive income. Making smart investments. Financial freedom comes from having like a YouTube channel, a platform like this, and building it, investing into it, pushing it, and at some point your passive income will be so huge. That's just an idea, for example. Now, see, if you win 10 million today and you don't have a solid structure, you don't have a solid background, you don't have a solid, uh, um, should I say, foundation to know how to invest it, you will waste everything. You will waste up everything. Someone will say, if I win 10 million now, I'll buy my mama a Range Rover. Can 10 million buy a Range Rover? Even if you can get something very used and old model and all that, is that the next thing you want to do with the first 10 million that you make? That's the thinking of these guys that bet. That's the thinking, immature thinking. So when the fast money come, it's not sustainable. Financial freedom isn't fast money. It's not sustainable. So consistent cash flow is what you need to look at. Having a high income skill, having a skill that people demand. See, you can. This is the secret of wealth. Let me share the secret of wealth. The money that you make, now pay attention, this part is so very critical. The amount of money that is drawn to you or that you make is directly equivalent to what? One, the demand for what you are offering. Number two, how good you are at what you are offering. Then what's the word now, how much you cannot be pushed aside because of your skill. Those are the things that will determine the kind of cash flow that comes to you. But the first and the most important is the demand for what you are offering, either the demand for your skill or the demand for what you are selling. It's just so crucial and critical. The demand for what you are offering, what you are selling, will determine the number of customers. Look at, why are people spending 3 billion naira daily? It's because there's 60 million people addicted to betting that are willing to bet every day, from the educated undergraduates, the family men, to the bus drivers, to the conductors, to the illiterates, on all kinds of platforms, from BBNaija to Baba Ijebu to your Bet King to whatever, because there's a demand. So people are spending 3 billion daily. They have been sold illusion that there's fast money here. So that illusion that it will be my turn, sure hold, Arsenal will win. Oh, this will win. Chelsea, Barcelona will play 2-2. That belief that one day it will be my turn. That illusion has been sold to 60 million Nigerians. 60 million active bettors spending about 3 billion daily in this 2025. So that's it. That's, if you want to have sustainable wealth, make sure what you are doing there's a high demand for it. Don't do things because that's what you feel like you should do. Even if it's what you feel like you should do, can you build a way around making sure that it's solving a problem that a lot of people want? Then you become the best at it, highly skilled at it, the best at delivering, the best at giving it out, the best at dishing it out. Then make yourself indispensable. That they can't do without you. Money will come to you, sir. That is how to make money. Not all these fast money schemes. Oh, you win 10 million, you want to buy a Range Rover. The money is gone. Win 10 million, you want to buy a Range Rover. The money is gone. The money is gone. So where are you? What's you guys' take on this? I want to hear from you guys. What's your take on this? This betting, crypto gambling stuffs and all that. What do you guys take on it? Can I just read from you in the chat? Can you guys just talk to me in the chat, So you see, crypto and gambling are not evil. They're not evil. But without knowledge, discipline, and risk control, they become traps. They become traps. They are not evil by themselves. But without knowledge, some form of discipline and risk control, they become traps for people in people's life. So some educative angle to tonight's live, just some things that we should know about ROI. ROI means return on investment. It means when you invest, what are you gaining? What's your gain? What's your gain from putting money into something? What's your gain? Or even if you lost, what came back to you? What's your return on investment? Secondly, risk management. Risk management means how do you set limits in your investment? How do you diversify and not investing more than you can lose? My pastor will say, any money I can't dash someone, I don't borrow them. At the point he said it will only dash you. He doesn't even borrow, just dash you. But initially, his mantra was, if there's money that I can't let go of, I don't loan it because they might like, okay. So the same way now, how do you make sure you are investing? You are not investing more than you can lose. In case you lose that investment, will your life collapse? That's what we're talking about here. You make sure you are investing just enough that, oh, if this goes, oh, if it returns, great. The third thing is passive income. Passive income, money earned without active work. Like you are sleeping and the money is coming in. You are not doing much work. Maybe you have a rent from somewhere. You've built some buildings and they are now bringing in money, royalties. Money from wills, trustees, and all that stuff. Yeah, so that's that. So cryptos and betting, they are like sugar. Crypto and betting, they are like sugar. They are sweet, they are fast, they are addictive, but with no nutrients for long term. That's what sugar is. No nutrients to now take care of your body. They destroy, it even messes up the body. So crypto and betting are like that. They are sweet when you are doing it, but there's no passive income coming from them. There's no security. It's the return on investment is not assured. It's not sustainable. It's not sustainable. I'm sure we're all enjoying tonight's live. Please subscribe to the channel, share this video so more people can, share so that more people can know what we're discussing right here. It's always educative every night as we're approaching towards the end. Please share, drop a comment for me, subscribe to the channel. That will be greatly appreciated. Thank you. Yeah, it's been very educative tonight if you're just joining us. So crypto and betting are like that. They're like sugar. Crypto and betting, they are like sugar. Sweet, digest fast, addictive, but no nutrients for long time in your body. No nutrients. So there are smarter parts. For anyone doing crypto and betting, now here are some smarter parts that you can choose. If you're here, you're watching this, here are some smarter paths that you can choose in life. Number one, learn digital skills. I shared the link to Google Skill Shop, Google Skill Shop and Facebook Meta Blueprint. I shared it with a protege just yesterday. That if she can pay attention to that in 6 months, she'll be shocked that she can get an account where they're paying her $2,000, $3,000 every month to manage. So learn digital skills. There's AI, there's design, there's video editing, there's tech freelancing. Yeah, work on that. Number two, join an investment corps or crowdfunding platforms with transparency. Number three, use compound saving apps instead of gambling apps. Compound saving is a beautiful way to compound your investment. So instead of gambling apps, run your money through compound saving apps and build your wealth, build passive income. Quick poll, would you quit gambling if you found a legit 3-month skill or saving plans that doubled your income? Yeah. If you will, try Meta Blueprints. Take note, write it down now. Meta Blueprints or Google Skill Shop. Your life will change dramatically. 3 months of doing that, owning your skill, being the best at it, and proving it. You use your own account to first prove it. Build your own account and set up an Instagram account, set up a YouTube channel, and use the skills you are learning to grow it, and then use that as your testament to source for clients. You'll be shocked at what can happen in 3 months, how your finances can change, and it will change so dramatically. And you are building, in this case now, you are building something that will actually last. It's not like the sugar that just comes to the body, supplies no nutrients, even messes up the body. So that's the real greatness move. The real greatest move. The real greatness move. Your real flex isn't staking 100K on a bet. It's saving 100K with purpose. Yeah, your real flex The real you, the real power guy, is not that guy that is taking 100K on there too. Is that guy that can say, piggy vest, oh yeah, let me put 100K there with purpose. Saving it. And saving is so easy now. It's so easy, You have, and I'm not doing any paid promo for any platform anyway. The things I'm saying are just things that I've been through too, that I've done, that I've used, that I've recommended that people use. You have several saving apps now that you don't have to leave your house, and then they are saving it for you. You can convert the money to dollars. You can convert it to dollars. You can move it to your dollar card. You can invest. See, the real flex is not staking 100K on a bet. It's saving 100K with purpose. The goal isn't to look rich online, it's to be free in real life, to become rich in real life. It's to become big, free in real life, to become big and free in real life. That's the goal, to become rich and big and free in real life. That's the goal. Guys, we can't build a great nation on speculation, because that's what betting is about. Speculation. We need real strategies. Look at Dangote, how long it took him to build the refinery, and the kind of money that is coming in now, the kind of monopoly, the kind of power he has right now in Nigeria. How he has been able to help us. The issues of once there's something happening in Europe or America where we're importing all our petrol and then petrol just goes up. We've been able to kill that because one man had vision for over a decade. So we need creation of ideas, businesses and systems. Not speculation, one bet, sure odd, two odd, three odd, four odd. No, that's not what we need. Don't chase hype. Build strong financial habits. Build strong financial habits. Greatness is not just a thing, it's a discipline. It's not just what you say with your mouth, it's a discipline. That I will be different. I'll be different. Let's stop all this peer pressure. Don't be moved by what your friends are doing. Decide. I've shared with you several ways now that you can actually push your chat, that you can channel your passion for tech. See, all this betting and crypto trading is still passion for tech. AI is the way of the future. Decide that you'll be the top AI guy in this Nigeria. That this one that is just starting now, you'll be the top guy. Everything AI. So many things you can do in tech. Cybersecurity. Push some energy. Push some energy in there. The thing is that people want the fast one, like the sugar that, if I do it by this evening, I might get 100K. Can you just be patient and know that if you do some of these things I've shared with you in this video, that in another 3 months, 6 months, you'll be earning a lot more than 100K. So as we close tonight, as we begin to bring it to a close tonight, I want everyone to drop your biggest money mistake. Drop your biggest money mistake or money lesson this year. Let's grow together. And as you watch this video, make sure you drop it also. Before you leave, whenever you watch this video, drop your biggest money mistake or money lesson that you've learned this year. Drop it. Your biggest money mistake or your money lesson that you've learned this year. Let's grow together. Let people grow in the comment section. Don't forget that my short film series for October, the first episode is dropping soon. You guys are just gonna laugh. It's a comical short skit, and you guys are just gonna laugh. So subscribe to the channel so you don't miss all these fun things coming to you from Stage Them TV. Remember, don't chase hype, build habits. Don't chase hype, build habits. Don't chase hype, build habits. We need creation, not speculation. We need people that will create, not people that will be speculating. Ideas need to be created, businesses, systems need to come up in our country, and there's loads of opportunities for you. You can be that change agent. You can be that change agent. Stop getting manipulated by influencers. Stop doing things because your friends are doing it. Be a man of your own and build a solid foundation, not on watery ground. Let your foundation be on the rock. Let it be on a very strong, solid career, very strong, solid business. There's many of these crypto boys. Go and check Lekki now. They will rent an apartment in Lekki for 6 months. They can't continue again. They can't continue the lifestyle. They disappear. Once market dips, they disappear. They can't continue. Once they bet in money that they won, The 10 million, the 15 million expires. They can't continue. They can't keep up. They can't keep up. 60 million active sport bettors. You can choose that you're going to step out of that. You can choose. You can choose today that you will no longer be part of that statistics. 3 billion daily. That's a lot of money going into the sports companies. Spending 3 billion daily. Finally, I leave you with this one more time. Financial freedom isn't fast money. Financial freedom is not fast money. It's not too sure odds. Please take no. It's consistent cash flow plus controlled habits plus smart investment. Consistent cash flow from a healthy, solid foundation, money source from high income skill or business or whatever. Cash flow is consistent. Controlled habits. You are not overspending. You are not spending more than you are earning. You are not purchasing unnecessary stuff, and then making smart investments. Remember that. Don't say I did not do something for you. I did. Like the video, share, subscribe. My name is Rashid. This is Stay Them TV. Till I see you tomorrow evening on another live. God bless you and have an amazing, amazing, amazing evening. Bye now. Don't forget, let me know the number one money lessons that you have learned this year. The number one money lessons or money mistakes that you have made, money mistakes you've made this year, or a money lesson that you've learned this year. Drop it in the chat right now, drop it in the comments, or whenever you're watching this video, drop it there so we can all learn and grow together. Till I see you next time, that's tomorrow evening. Bye now.